Have you ever wondered how businesses, especially those scaling rapidly, manage to pay back the very fuel that powers their growth, their cost of capital? It's a question that often lurks in shadows of financial discussions, overshadowed by glamorous revenue figures and market cap valuations. But understanding this repayment mechanism is crucial to grasping the true health and sustainability of any enterprise. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a specific and increasingly popular platform for e-commerce growth funding, 8Fig. We're going to dive deep into how the cost of capital is paid back when you secure funding through 8Fig, demystify a process that's often perceived as complex and opaque. Before we jump into the specifics of 8Fig, let's briefly touch upon the fundamental concept of the cost of capital. In its simplest form, the cost of capital is the rate of return that a company must earn on an investment project to at least cover the cost of financing that project. It's the rent you pay for using someone else's money. Whether it's interest on a loan, dividends to shareholders, or a portion of your profits, every form of capital has an associated cost. When we talk about how it's paid back, we're essentially discussing the mechanism by which the funder recoups their initial investment plus their required rate of return. Now, let's shift our focus to 8Fig. What makes their repayment model particularly interesting for e-commerce businesses? Unlike traditional loans with fixed monthly payments, 8Fig's repayment structure is designed to be highly adaptive and aligned with the fluctuating revenue streams inherent in e-commerce. This is a crucial distinction. Imagine you're a product-based business. Your sales aren't always linear. You have peak seasons, promotional periods, and slower months. A rigid, fixed repayment schedule can put immense pressure on your cash flow during lean times, potentially hindering your ability to reinvest in inventory or marketing, which are vital for continued growth. 8Fig addresses this by structuring repayments as a percentage of your future sales. This is often referred to as a revenue share or merchant cash advance type of model, though 8Fig has its own refined approach. Here's how it typically works. When you secure funding from 8Fig, they provide you with capital to purchase inventory, scale your marketing, or invest in other growth initiatives. In return, you agree to remit a predetermined percentage of your daily or weekly sales until the original capital plus the agreed-upon fee, their cost of capital, has been repaid. Let's break down the mechanics of this. Imagine you receive $100,000 in funding from 8Fig, and the agreed-upon repayment rate is, say, 10% of your daily sales, with a total repayment amount of $110,000, which include the original $100,000 and $10,000 fee for the capital. This means that every day, 8Fig will automatically collect 10% of your sales revenue until full $110,000 has been recouped. The beauty of this system lies in its inherent flexibility. If you have a phenomenal sales day, more money goes towards repayment, and you pay off the capital faster. If sales are slower, less money is remitted, easing the burden on your cash flow during those leaner periods. This elasticity is a game changer for e-commerce businesses because it aligns the repayment schedule directly with your operational reality. It's not about forcing your business to fit a rigid financial mold. It's about the financial solution adapting to your business's natural rhythm. Beyond the percentage of sales model, it's also important to understand the concept of the fee or factor rate that 8Fig charges. This is how they calculate their cost of capital for you. Unlike traditional interest rates that compound over time, 8Fig often uses a fixed fee that is determined up front. So, if you borrow $100,000 and the fee is $10,000, you know exactly that you will repay a total of $110,000. This transparency is another advantage. You're not left guessing about fluctuating interest charges or complex amortization schedules. The total amount you need to repay is clear from the outset. How does 8Fig determine this fee? It's based on a variety of factors, including the health of your business, your historical sales data, your projected growth, and the specific terms of the funding agreement. They leverage sophisticated algorithms and data analytics to assess your risk profile and determine a fair fee that reflects the cost of providing the capital. This data-driven approach allows them to make faster, more informed decisions than traditional lenders, which is a significant benefit for rapidly growing e-commerce businesses that need capital quickly to seize market opportunities. Another key aspect of 8Fig's repayment is the ongoing nature of the partnership. It's not just a one-time transaction. As your business grows and your sales evolve, 8Fig can adjust their funding plans and repayment terms to match your ongoing needs. This iterative approach means that as you successfully repay existing tranches of capital, you can potentially access more funding to fuel further growth, creating a continuous cycle of capital injection and repayment that supports your scaling journey. They often have a sophisticated planning tool that helps you project your inventory needs and sales, allowing them to proactively offer funding that aligns with your projected growth trajectory. This is a far cry from the often adversarial relationship between borrowers and traditional lenders. Consider the operational implications of this. For an e-commerce business, managing inventory is paramount. Stockouts mean lost sales, and overstocking ties up valuable capital. 8Fig's model, particularly with its focus on inventory financing, directly addresses this. By providing capital tied to your inventory needs and then collecting repayments as that inventory sells, they effectively bridge the gap between purchasing goods and generating revenue from those sales. This allows businesses to maintain optimal inventory levels without draining their operational cash. In summary, the cost of capital on 8Fig is paid back through a flexible, sales-aligned revenue share model. This means that repayments are a predetermined percentage of your daily or weekly sales, allowing the repayment schedule to ebb and flow with your business's natural revenue cycles. The cost itself is typically a fixed fee, calculated upfront based on your business's health and growth potential. This approach offers significant advantages over traditional lending, providing e-commerce businesses with the agility and financial breathing room they need to scale effectively. It's a system designed to be a true partnership, where the funding solution adapts to your business, rather than the other way around. This innovative model has proven to be a powerful engine for growth for countless e-commerce entrepreneurs, allowing them to access the capital they need without the rigidities and dilutions often associated with traditional financing. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.